Okay, good morning everybody. I was going to try to go live and show everybody the remainder of the garden, and I've taken plenty of pictures, but I've never really videotaped because the lives won't work out here. I need to get a booster for the internet, but I thought I'd kind of take you through what's left of the garden. Right here, we haven't started these yet. We got these last year and we still haven't implemented them, but these are going to be the water barrels. They're going to be connected to the spout, but we're going to put a new roof on and a new back porch on, so we're kind of waiting to get the construction done on those first, but everything's kind of drying up and it's a work in progress. But we started with just having a back patio, and we ended up putting in, of course, there's my zucchini plants. I need to pull all this up and throw it in the compost, and these are what's left of the sugar snap peas, and also my herbs that are falling over, and I should have dried, but had such a busy year with Jada's surgery being right around here, and then my sunflowers are starting to die off. We do have some pumpkin that was coming in. The one over there is pretty good. The middle one got the mold, or the mildew, the powdery mildew. These are what's left of tomato plants. We've still got plenty of green tomatoes coming on and some red tomatoes. This is temporary right here. The wood that's holding them up is temporary. There's my kitty cat. Hey, Train. Back there's the chicken coop. There's the wood shed that's being remodeled. He's got it almost all the way sided. We just have to put doors on it. And behind that, I don't know if you can see, is the barn. But these right here are just a kind of a spot filler. These were beans that I planted to keep the dog from rubbing up against this. But the wood right here is going to be replaced next year with some of the cow panels, and that way they'll be more permanent. Our wildflowers, we've got pumpkin. We do have pumpkins coming on, and there's some herbs back there. That basil's really tall. We had cantaloupe that is dying off, and some that we didn't pick. An old mower that he is working on. He was going to turn it into a go-kart for the kids, but I don't know if you can see the barn. I'll get that real quick. I'm getting ready to walk out and water the rabbits, which right now their temporary home is over here. Over there is the pasture. Our beehives are over there. The white barn is getting ready to be used to house some little piglets. But this is the woodshed. Right here is the barn, and I'm not sure if the sun is coming down. He has actually gotten it completely, he tore it apart. It was an old barn with a slant roof, and he tore it completely apart and put a new roof on it. He got most of that shingled. There's an old stove he's going to put in it for heat, and it's actually going to have a garage door on. Let's see if I can get through here. We're going to put he is putting a garage door right here to pull in his dump truck and possibly bring out the bobcat. I'm not sure what we're going to store out here, but there's all of that, and there's the back of the woodshed building. And this old feeding trough, we still haven't decided what we're going to do with this, but we've tossed around a few different ideas. Maybe a potting shed, not really sure, but we're going to use it eventually. This old kennel, we're thinking about removing it. We had it in there to give them a little bit more room and make sure they didn't run off on us. He was cutting trees and the tree fell on one part of it, so it is banged up a little bit. And that is the compost right now that we have, that we made out of pallets. And really just a lot of construction going on back here. So he has cut down a lot of trees in our woods, and we have really went through and remodeled a lot. There's some of the wood from the trees he still has to split for the wood stove this winter. Of course, I think we have plenty from last year. There's another pile. I think he's just going to burn that pile. And there's another pile, but that is it. And there's the chickens. We actually had to put the old mini coop in there. I call it my first aid coop. Got plenty of leaves caught in there, but we had to put a mini coop in there because we had a raccoon get in and killed all of our chickens but 3. 2 of them are fine right here, and the other one, and there's our little feeders. The other one is in there. She is wounded, so we've been keeping her separate for now. But that's it. I'm going to go back up here, get the water, the food, all that good stuff, and I wanted to just give you a little tour of the farm. And we have 5 acres, but most of it is wooded, and we haven't fenced the pasture back in. We're thinking about getting a couple cows, but we're not real sure what we're going to do with it yet. But I hope you're all having a beautiful day and enjoying this nice fall weather. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.